Hey yo, in this video I'm going to talk about the questions I get a lot in Messenger, sometimes on Instagram, and it's going to cover shooting and how to simplify shooting so you become a better shooter in general. So I'm going to talk about that. Also, if you're interested in this type of content, like shooting drills, shooting tips, and all that other stuff, be sure to check out my free workout in my bio. It's a free workout, completely free workout, and it's going to help you with footwork to shift defenders, almost make them fall, and basically be able to score at will. But I'm going to talk about shooting in just a second. Let some people get in here first while I go get some water. So I'll be right back. Hey yo, I'm gonna wait for a few more people to get in here. What's up, Bosco 72? Hey, should I go live more often? I be wanting to go live, but people be interrupting me and stuff. So what's up, Uzo? Why you keep requesting to be in my live video? What's up, Uzo? Uzi. That's what Terrence call him, Uzi. I'm chilling today. I'm just uploading content to my membership. Salute to Uzo. Last time I played with Uzo, he killed us in the gym. This dude Uzo was making all threes possible the last time I played with him. So salute to Uzi. When the next time you gonna be in the gym, Uzo? Next time he gonna be in the gym. Probably gonna be in there Saturday. What's up, Rohit? Hey yo. Monday definitely. All right. We gonna be up. We gonna be there. I'm gonna be there for sure. Wait, you probably gonna come later, like at 5:30 or 6, right? You always come late to the gym. You don't never come what you call it? You don't never come like at 4. Saturday, you gonna come tomorrow? Saturdays I train in the morning. I'll probably be up there till like 2 or 3 for sure. What's up, bro? Heat. What's up, Caleb? Put in the work. What's up, man? I'm probably about to wait probably one more minute before I talk about shooting. You was hoping to see me in the gym today. I was in the gym yesterday. I just didn't go live. I forgot to go live. If you want to see me, actually what I recommend you guys do, because I noticed Instagram been kind of limiting my reach or whatever, make sure you go to my my profile, and turn on post notifications for like lives and stuff, so you actually get the notification when I go live. Because some people, they got notifications turned on for me, but it didn't tell them, so I don't know what to do at that point. But anyways, let's get straight into it. A lot of people always ask me about shooting tips, how to get better at shooting, mostly on Messenger. I've had some people ask me on Instagram, but mostly on Messenger. And the problem is people make shooting more difficult than what it has to be. So, for example, some people talk about form. Some people talk about the way you release the ball. Sometimes people talk about 1 motion shots, 2 motion shots, there's so many different ways like people talk about shooting the ball, and honestly, like I fell into that trap too of thinking I need a one motion shot, two motion shot, or whatever, or I need to release the ball a certain way or whatever. But you end up going down the wormhole and not actually figuring out what you need to do to become a better shooter from the 3-point line, mid range, anywhere. But I've already said this before. When it comes to one motion, two motion shots, you're going to need both type of shots. Not really need both types of shots, but your shot is going to change depending on where you are on the court. For example, mid range, I have a higher release point. It's kind of like right in front of my eye or a little bit higher because obviously I have to jump and to see over the goal, and I have to keep the ball higher so people can't block it. But at the 3-point line, my release point is like almost chin level. Like I'm like shooting from like Trae Young. Like my release point is similar to Trae Young or like eye level. So you're gonna need both types of shots anyway. But people make shooting harder than what it is. So the way I kind of simplify shooting is by trajectory. So basically this is like the arc, or if your shot is flat or you need to put more arc on the ball. To me, honestly, no matter what form I've changed or tried to change my form to, as long as I kept the same amount of arc, as long as I realized, like, for example, if I release the ball at a certain point, and you guys know what I'm talking about, you know, like when you're shooting the ball and if you release it at a certain arc or whatever, you know it's going in. As long as that trajectory remains the same, that's number one. No, that's number two, actually. Number one is focus. A lot of people don't realize how much the best shooters focus when shooting the ball. Like, literally, like Steph Curry, if you look at Steph Curry, even in the gym yesterday, someone told me, because me and my friend Wes, we were shooting around, and I was hitting threes back to back to back. Like, we was going all the way around the court and back. And one of these older guys, he was like, dude, you're so focused when shooting the ball. But I was like, I'm supposed to be, because the best shooters in the world, like Klay Thompson, Steph Curry, all these other dudes, are focused. Kevin Durant, they're focused when shooting the ball. And you need to be like that all the time. So if the first thing I would boil down shooting to is number one, focus. What's up, Mina? Number one, focus for one. Number two is trajectory, meaning that if you shoot with the same arc on the ball, majority of the time the ball is going to go in. Obviously, and I'm really referring to the 3-point line. Now, when you get into the mid-range and everything, of course you're going to shoot at a flatter arc because obviously you have to shoot over defenders. You have to shoot over defenders and hold up. Had to wave at everybody. But obviously in the mid-range you're going to have to shoot with a flatter arc because you have to shoot over defenders, and you're shooting at the top or the peak of your jump. So the ball is going to go more so straight towards the goal compared to if you're shooting a 3-point shot, you're shooting the ball more so upward. So trajectory plays, I'm trying to see who that is outside, but trajectory plays a huge role in shooting in general. If you look at the best shooters, for example, Klay Thompson, he has a lot of arc on the shot. Kevin Durant, Steph Curry. And if you notice, their release point is always the same. It's always on that same type of arc. So, and you can literally look at my videos on my Instagram where I'm just shooting in the gym and I try to get it at the same release point every time. Now, the third thing when it comes to simplifying shooting is form. Now, obviously, if you have bad form, it's going to make it way harder to shoot. So, obviously, the first thing is focus, trajectory, and form. The last one is form. Now, I've seen people with terrible form, like absolute terrible, like people who got hit shots, like the ball's behind their head. In fact, my friend Wes, he literally shoots with the ball behind his head, like Larry Bird. But he's so focused and he has the right amount of arc on his shot, it goes in. So form, it plays a key part, but it's the last thing I would actually worry about before focus and trajectory. What's up, Apex? What's up? So form is last. Now, if you have terrible form, what's up, Mother Seer? If you have terrible form, it's going to play. Oh, what's up, Mother Seer? For sure. If you have terrible form or bad form, it's going to play. If you have bad mechanics in general, it's going to play a role in you being an effective shooter or not, obviously. So, if you want to get a good form, honestly, there's so many YouTube videos on the internet. I'll probably do more videos. I know I need to upload some videos to YouTube. I haven't uploaded videos to YouTube in a while. But you can literally, what I did to develop my form, for example, is I looked at my favorite shooters. So, for example, when I really became a great shooter, the shooter I mimicked the most was Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant's my favorite player of all time. That was the first player I tried to mimic. And I would literally slow down the video of him shooting and try to mimic it. Then go outside and record myself shooting to see if I could actually get my shot to look like his. Second, a lot of form shooting for form. A lot of form shooting. Form shooting with the emphasis on not letting the ball touch the rim. So what I do with a lot of players I train, if we do form shooting, they have to make like 10 to 50 in a row. Not in a row, but they have to make 10 to 50 shots, and they have to shoot the ball. They're doing form shooting, so they're right by the goal. They have to shoot the ball, and the ball has to come straight down the net. It should never touch the rim. Like, you'll literally... One day I'm going to go live or have somebody record for me when I'm hooping, but you will literally hear me say, like, if the ball hits the rim, I don't like those type of shots. Even if if the ball hits the rim, I do not like those type of shots. I like hearing the ball sound like every time. So those are like the three things that I could boil shooting down to the most important thing. First is focus, because without focus, your shooting isn't going to be as effective, for one. Two, trajectory. If you put the right amount of arc on the shot when you're shooting, it's going to drop. This is why you see people with terrible form shoot the ball with terrible form. They have the worst form, but they're able to make shots. Great examples are Larry Bird doesn't really have terrible form. He just has a hit shot, so he shoots behind his head. My friend Wes, he shoots behind his head. But they have good arc on their shot, which makes them a great effective shooters or whatever. Then, finally, there's the form aspect. If you have terrible form, you can be successful you can be successful with terrible form, but if you flat out have terrible form, obviously having bad form is going to play a huge role in how effective you are as a shooter. Because I've never seen a shooter with actual terrible form be as great as other shooters. Literally. If you can name me one, then let me know. I know a lot of people probably say Sean Marion. What's up, Kane? Sean Marion is a terrible shooter. Literally terrible. But yeah, that's what I really wanted to talk about. Just shooting. A lot of people make shooting more difficult than what it has to be. Focus, trajectory, and form. If you get those three things right, you'll be a successful shooter, or at least a decent shooter. And then over time, once you start doing a lot of repetitions in your form and everything, you start to become a dead-eye shooter. My friend Terrence, he's literally the best shooter I've seen. Besides my dad, who's like a little dead-eye shooter, Terrence is probably one of the best shooters I've seen. And I've told him this many times, like, usually I'm probably in the top 3 for best shooters in the gym. But this dude, he's on a whole different level when it comes to shooting. Not a whole different level. He's like I would say if I'm a A or A- in shooting, he's like a Z. Like, he has his own rank. And once he gets going, it's basically over for everybody else. What's up, Kane? How you doing? But does that make sense? If you have any questions, just ask them in the comments before I get off here. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Uzo was there. Terrence is lights out. Like, I have good shooting days. Like, I've never had a real bad shooting day. And on my good day, I'm close to Terrence, but Terrence is literally lights out every time we hoop. Like every time. Like this dude could seven. This dude's seven. We was on the same team. This dude's 7-0'd 5 teams in a row. Last Wednesday we was up there. It was to the point where I just sat down and the other 2 people on my team sat down. We just let him shoot. Cause the thing is, he has range. He's fast. He has range, and he doesn't miss often. And everything about his shot is smooth. And he has a one motion shot, so it makes everything even more devastating. He has a one motion shot, but then he can also pull up from mid range, which he rarely does. He'll do every once in a while. But Uzo is literally somebody who's been up there with Terrence. Like this dude's crazy. But there was a time where Uzo, yeah, and he a lefty. Oh my gosh, that's why I hate guarding him, bro. I hate guarding Terrence. Like I'm the last resort to guard Terrence. Like I could play defense, I can't lock him up. I cannot lock up Terrence. I could get him, I could stop him, but I can't lock him up. He's gonna score regardless. I think like last night, besides me. Well, we didn't really play each other that often to really see that. But I think we played against each other against each other 2 times. Because usually we end up on the same team. I don't know why they let us get on the same team. But I think it was like, I don't know who else played good defense on him. Like, people play good defense. He just gets by him. Rohit, you're a lefty too? That's what's up. I wish I was a lefty. I might start shooting with my left hand. I might start actually doing form shooting to get my shot on, and then I'm going to just become a lefty out of nowhere. People go think I'm James Harden in this thing. I've never met a bad left-handed shooter. That's crazy. Let that sink in. Never. In my life. What's up, Steve Robbins? Instagram actually promote my stuff. Bro, last time I went on here, there was like 2 people in here out of the whole time I was on here. Record your scrimmage videos too. I don't really scrimmage. I just be at the rec, training people and at the rec. I was asked to join the league, like a recreational league. I haven't played in a recreational league since last year, and I think in that league I averaged 27. I think it was like 27 points a game. 27, I think I averaged like 27 and 4 assists. So if I do end up joining the PSA league, or the rec league, I'll probably definitely have somebody record it. We just got to get the right team together though, if we were to do it. So I'll definitely record that. I'm trying to figure out how I can have people record inside the rec, but they gotta do it on a split because you're not supposed to record in the recreation center. So I'm gonna have to have somebody do that on the low. That way y'all can see us play games, because especially in 5s, games be competitive and stuff. Let me see. If y'all have any questions, just ask me in the comments. If it relates to shooting, basketball, ball handling, what else? IQ, anything. Y'all let me know. I'm going to answer it. Like Devontae vlogs. Devontae Freegood. They supposed to play, Devin and Devontae supposed to play, what, next week? This week? I've seen Devontae. I like the way he hoop. He just looks stiff. Devontae looks stiff. And then I seen Devin. I don't know who's going to win. I think Devin will win because I just believe in Devin. Oh, they play Sunday. Did you buy a ticket? I ain't even buy a ticket yet. I don't even know if I'm going to buy a ticket. I might buy one. I'm just not that much invested. Like, I don't really watch YouTube like that. Besides, like, stuff I need to learn or whatever. Like, business stuff or people I'm subscribed to that I know. He said, nah, see? I'm not that... If I was, like, a super fan, I would buy it. But it's like, I don't really care for the match. I just want to hear what the results are. I don't even care. I don't even watch Devin's old Like when he plays against, I think the last video I watched was him versus Chris Staples. And even then, I was just like, okay, well, it's just one. So it's like, whoever wins, whoever wins. I do like his Instagram videos, his little short Instagram videos. That'd be funny as hell, though. What they supposed to be going to? They supposed to do best out of 5 or something? Best out of 3? Best out of 5, best out of 3. Uzo, who you got winning? You got Devontae or you got Devin? If it was Kick Genius, I would buy it. I agree with you on that one. Chris has a sick vert, yep. But I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know what's going to happen, but I think Devontae trying to go pro, right? Or he's trying out for pro. I think I seen that somewhere. I don't know. I think Devin mentioned it some video. I want Frigga, but Dev gets hot quick. Yeah. And he's been practicing, I seen he's been practicing some hook shots. I seen Devin practicing some hook shots. So, even if Devontae is bigger than him and tries to body him, Devin's already practiced that little hook shot where he drives and then hooks it off the off the backboard. So, and then I saw specifically like Devin was trying to body Chris Staples, so I'm guessing he's preparing to play that way against Frigga. He said Flight. Stop. Flight's been improving, but come on, bro. The thing is with Flight is that he's uncoordinated. Like, I feel like Flight, besides now, he's never played basketball in his life. Or any sport. And that's fine. But it's just like he has to build that coordination. For me, like, he has gotten better. I've seen, like, when he first started hooping where he was just throwing up the worst type of shots. And he has gotten better. I ain't gonna lie. So I know he's been putting in work. If he could get more coordinated, then I think everything will sink into where, like, okay, now, you know, he's way better than he was before. Flight looks like he needs to do a lot of stretching. That's what I'm be saying. Like, he's uncoordinated and he looks stiff. He need to start stretching. Do some stretches, man. Stretching builds coordination. Yoga builds coordination. A lot of people don't know that. Do some stretches, Flight. You're already long. How tall is Flight? Like 6 foot? 6'2"? You look long as hell. I don't know. He will get better with practice, yeah. For sure. But yeah, any other questions before I get off here? About anything basketball related. Oh, he's 6'2". I can see that. That guy, Rohit, that you just quoted, none of them get... I like Logan, but other dude gets no clout on my Instagram live. He's ruining boxing for me, so he gets no clout over here. This dude's the biggest narcissist I've ever seen. My boy Errol Spence just had a great pay-per-view fight. And then he comes out with this a day later. He gets no clout on my Instagram live. Any other questions, though? For real, though. Because I got to get back to finishing uploading content to the membership and everything. Also, I'm just... He said left. You know what I mean, Uzo. He gets no clout here. He already got enough clout. He ain't get no more clout over here. No cap. If you want a free workout that's gonna help you be able to shift defenders more easily, break them down, and be able to create more space, go check it out in my bio. Link in the description. Just had to throw that in there real quick. Because I want to help you guys. I want to help you guys. Yeah, boy. Old dude don't get no clout, though. Not over here. I've never seen a big narcissist like that. Ever. I wish he fights somebody so they can knock him out. See, I want him to be 50-0. But the problem is, he don't want to let the younger stars shine. So, I see that as some hating type of stuff. Like, there's Javante Davis, there's Errol Spence, there's Devin Haney, there's Shakur Stevenson. These are the fighters coming up now. There's Teofimo Lopez. These are the fighters coming up now. And you don't want to give them any clout. Like, if Mayweather says one name, like Errol Spence or whatever, or Javante Davis, they get so much clout from it. Like, but Mayweather, he wants to fight Logan. Dang, see, I didn't mention his name messing with y'all. See? Y'all didn't make me mention the dude's name. I can't believe I mentioned it. But he fighting Logan. I'm like, bro, Logan has... Well, I understand why, like, the business-wise, because Logan could bring in views. But, God, fight. If you go come back, fight somebody. Fight somebody like Crawford. Spence. I'm not watching the Manny Pacquiao fight again. Yeah, he acts like they're below him. And I don't like that, man. But that's why a lot of fighters he didn't work with, like, don't like him or he fall out with. Because it's like, we understand you're one of the greatest of all time. But there's a point where narcissism becomes too much. Yeah, they probably would. They probably would. I wouldn't want to see the Manny Pacquiao fight again. I wasted all my time just watching nothing happen in the ring. I thought he won, but no. If he ever came back, like actually came back to fight, it's either Errol Spence, Crawford, and I would consider a Canelo fight, but I think he would beat Canelo the same way because he's just going to be on the move like last time, so I don't know. Don't like that. But yeah, man, I'll probably get back on live tomorrow for sure. I'll probably get back on since certain people came through my, more people came through my live than usual. So I'll see y'all guys next time. I'll probably have another topic to talk about. But